Eggs are a heart-healthy food. Butter is a heart-healthy food. Are you kidding me? Because the liver is clogged and getting clogged every day with a fatty liver because of so much of that butter and so much of that grease and so much of those nut butters too. Nut butters. Yeah, too much nut butters. This is medical meme information, just letting everybody know. Let's talk about strokes. Okay? Strokes happen for a couple of reasons. One is the veins in the arteries, the tiny arteries. See that? See the arteries right there? Blood vessels and small arteries. See all the small arteries, right? They start getting clogged up. They start narrowing. Everything starts to narrow, okay? But that doesn't mean you're going to get a stroke ever. You can live your life without a stroke. And you can have narrowing in all the arteries and all the little tiny arteries, right, and blood vessels. You can have those. But here's what does the stroke. Invaders, right here. Clusters of viruses, clusters of pathogens, viruses, and toxins. Clusters of these. They have to find their way through all the narrowed arteries. Viruses tend to become cluster clumps. Cluster bleep. That's what they become. Cluster bleeps. What happens is your white blood cells, okay, want to kill the viruses, so they jump on the viruses to try to stop the viruses. But if you got too many narrowings in all the different blood vessels, too many narrowings, what happens is when your immune system tries to do its job and jump on the virus, it clumps up, and then you got like a big clump of bugs and viruses and everything, right? And immune cells, everything's just battling each other, and that clump just starts to get bigger and bigger, and that clump is now traveling through narrowed passageways, and then it gets to the brain. When it gets to the brain, when that cluster of pathogens and immune cells get to the brain, everything starts to get smaller and smaller, but the clump is bigger and bigger. Finally, it blocks a blood vessel completely. But it wouldn't have happened if your whole life you didn't have your bloodstream filled with a ton of fat, your liver filled with fat, and the arteries filled with fat. This is advanced medical medium information. If you heard it here, you heard it here first. So what happens is that we can do something about it, right? We can protect ourselves, okay? So right now, people are overloaded with toxins. And toxins also, when they're really foreign toxins, demand your immune cells to jump on those too. Right now, people are getting foreign toxins, lots of them. And the foreign toxins from everywhere, all places, air fresheners, scented candles, just everywhere. It's pharmaceuticals, like everywhere. Just people are getting foreign toxins through everything. The antibiotics, there's foreign toxins in that. There's foreign toxins in everything, right? So all this stuff, right? Scented candles, colognes, perfumes, laundry detergents, fabric softeners, cleaning supplies, like all this stuff, foreign toxins. And your immune cells have to eat up those foreign toxins. So when you have a foreign toxin, so let's get some toxins, see if we can find some of that, right? When you get some foreign toxins, okay, let's say you're doing some fish oil. So there's mercury in fish oil. So that's a foreign toxin. So say you're taking your fish oil every day and you think you're helping yourself. Here's your fish oil, right? The mercury in there gets eaten up by your immune system. So your white blood cells are trying to eat up that mercury to protect you. Okay? And when it's eating up all these foreign toxins constantly, it can clump, it can cluster around all the toxins. And that cluster can find a narrowing somewhere in the brain or brainstem, anywhere. It can find a narrowing anywhere. And that's where we get in trouble right there. And then boom, we got a stroke. This isn't complicated. None of this is complicated. Just got to lower down your fats. If you're a pork eater, stop eating pork. That's all. Keep with chicken. Stay with chicken and turkey. But lower your chicken and turkey. Just lower it. If you're eating cow, lower the amount of cow you're eating. Right? Lower the amount. If you're eating nut butters, lower the amount of nut butters. If you're eating avocado, bring them down a little bit. Don't do 3 avocados every single day. Somebody could be doing 2 avocados and they have chicken and they have coconut oil and they have, you know what I mean? Give the body a break. That's what I'm talking about. So the whole point is give your body a break. Learn how to bring it down a little bit.